party boys now.
Yep. Maybe eventually. Ugh.
Hello?
Hey, Joe. It's Nancy.
Nancy, how's it going? No, wait, don't answer that. Talk about the weather or something.
The weather?
Yeah, that'll give me time to grab the other phone and take it outside. Frank's washing the car. He'll kill me if he misses anything. Here, wait a sec. Take a break, it's Nancy. Hang on, he's putting the hose down. He's drying his hands. He's walking over.
Nancy, hi. What's up? Bess and George say you've got another mystery on your hands.
Or should we say, on your paws.
They told you about the dogs?
We made them tell us everything. Pumped them dry.
As you may have guessed, we're not exactly rolling in detective work here.
So you're living vicariously through me.
It's not the first time, sad to say.
What conclusions have you reached so far, Detective?
If nothing else, those ghost dogs are very well trained. I'm watching to see who owns and/or trains dogs around here.
Good plan. But don't forget, a really smart perpetrator is going to make it look like he or she has no connection to dogs whatsoever.
But then a really, really smart perp might have dogs all over the place and not bother to hide it, because he or she would figure you'd never suspect anyone so obvious.
Okay.
That's
So-
a good point.
Well, it's not very helpful because you're like, the perp could have a dog or not. Not really helpful.
Emily Griffin doesn't seem to have any dogs.
Uh-oh. Move her up on your suspect list.
I'd move her down.
You know, Joe, something tells me we're not helping.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that someone is using those ghost dogs to scare Sally into abandoning Malone's house. If I can just figure out why, I might be able to figure out who.
Never hurts to look for motive.
Malone and his 4 dogs are supposedly buried in a little cemetery near the house. They've all got headstones inscribed with when they were born and when they died.
That's interesting. Did Malone have family?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then who had the tombstones inscribed?
That's exactly what I was wondering.
Sounds like this latest puzzle of yours is still missing a few pieces.
I seem to be getting nowhere fast. Anybody have any suggestions?
We can probably come up with a few.
But we're not going to make it easy for you.
After all, it's your case, not ours. Time to find the rest of the bait.
Just keep your hands away from your mouth and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Later,
no doubt.
guys.
You bet.
Bye, Nancy.
Alright, maybe we'll do more bait searching. See if some of those worms or grubs respawned. Oh. Hey! 2, okay. There might be stuff around the cabin that I didn't even think to look for. Not just in the woods. So we have 5 from the woods. So I found 3 the previous night and 2 tonight. So maybe there is some level of respawning and it just got unlucky. I don't know. Let's check out the ranger, see if he has our test results back.
You're back.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Sounds like Moon Lake could use 2 rangers.
If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Why didn't the Parks Department buy the Malone property instead of Sally?
She outbid them, the cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
I'm sorry, I really am. It's just that Sally's my friend, and I'd really like to find out why someone's doing this to her.
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best birdwatching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Oh, there's a dog. I get to see his dog.
Let's see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
So do you have your Roman numerals down?
Hmm?
Do you have your Roman numerals down? Do you know your Roman numerals? Earliest date goes down in the front of each box. So 1900 down here. Okay, well, we can start with 1900 to 1912, I would think. Yeah, this is just an organizational thing. We were just doing him a favor.
Okay.
But you know Roman numerals, right?
A little bit.
When we watch Looney Tunes in the morning, sometimes they'll have the copyright date in Roman numerals. The way I can tell when those Looney Tunes episodes are made is because they do all their copyrights in Roman numerals.
Right.
Later on, they started doing actual years, but back then, 1940s, 50s, they were still doing Roman numerals.
Right.
So the easiest one is actually this MCM. So we have M is 1,000.
Yep.
There's another M here that's 1,000, but there's a C in the middle. What you do is you take the M on the right and you subtract the C. So instead of 2,000, you get 2,000 minus 100, and you get 1,900. So this one should go on the bottom. Because the lowest year goes on the bottom, it sounds like. Yeah.
Okay.
It goes in the front of each box. All right. So then we have... So we're really looking for MCMs. So this is MCMX. That's 1910. X is 10. So you already have 1900, and there's an X that's 1910. So we'll put that one there. This one's 1915, so that's fine. That's the right row. This is MCM VIII. V is 5, and then there's 3, so that's 1908. So we'll do that. So we got 1900, 1908, 1910. Let's see, this is MCMIV, that's 1904. So we'll put that in there. And then we have MCMXI, that's 1911. That should go up here. So this should be all set. This is all done. Because it's 1900 to 1912, we have 1900 to 1911. There's no 1912,
Yeah.
looks like. It's 1913, so we have a 19... That's 1917, actually.
Okay.
It's VII, that's 7, with an X, that's 17.
So that's
This one's 15, so we got 2 right. This is 13, so we got 3 right. This one's not right. That one's 1919, so this is right, too. XIX, that's 19.
Oh, okay.
So that one's in the right position.
So that one's wrong.
This is wrong. That's 19. The L is a 50, so that's...
Are you sure you don't want one?
I'm sure. I'm good with the cheese and crackers. You can have all of those. But the L is a 50. Give it X before it, so you subtract 10, so it's 40. So 1941. 1941 will go over here somewhere. Is there... Here... It's 25. That one's right. This one's like 7. So let's see. We have 1914. Here we go. So this is 1914. So we have 1913, 14, 7. Ooh, 17's wrong. So 15, 17, 19. So this one's all right. This is 1925 on the bottom. This is 1941, so that's fine. Really should be more towards the back. This is like 1997. Ooh, that's very recent. It's 1951. That's also not supposed to be in here. This is 1945.
Okay.
So we have 1904. No, that's 1960 here. We don't want 1960. Which one of these? 1939. So we have 1925, 41. That's 39. That's 32. So you have 25, 32, 39, 41, and 45.
Okay,
Then we
that's
have
right.
51. That one's 70. And this one is 69. 69 comes before 70. This one is 60.
Now that they're all sorted, I can do some reading.
So that looks all good.
You're back.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi.
Of course, it's
Who never
Yogi.
goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
Yogi's a bear, not a dog.
I couldn't help but notice that he's about the same size as those ghost dogs were.
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
It doesn't involve Roman numerals, does it?
No, it's an honorary Junior Park Ranger pin. I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't
I'm a
get
child.
them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Acres.
Yeah.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
I don't know that that's gonna be useful. A pin. Wow.
Paycheck would have been better.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a paycheck. It's important. We still can't really do anything there because we need more grubs. We only have 5. And he still hadn't done the pH checks or the water tests. So, again, all I can think of trying is going back to bed and seeing if we can get more grubs. I'm wondering if it is just they'd spawn eventually, because again, first night I got 3 grubs, second night I got 2. Admittedly, the place I got the extra 2 I did not look for. I might have to look up where to get all these grubs, because I don't know if they respawn. They might actually be out during the day. Interesting. I know the note said nighttime there's a bunch of grubs, but I notice now that it's daytime, it is still saying chirp chirp, so I'm wondering if we can get the grubs during the day.
Yes, I'm.
Aha! There are some grubs during the day. That's what it was. So now we have 7. Oh boy.
It's worms.
Yep, we got 1. So we're at 8 now. Okay, so we just had to come out during the day. It's just that note was a little misleading because it was talking about how there's grubs out during the nighttime.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Yeah. We don't care about the birds. Can't get the birds right now because we need ammo, apparently. Which is why we were doing this. So that's 9, right?
Yep. We need 3 more.
2 more. Alright. There's this tarp over here. Maybe there is something over there. Mm-hmm.
Those look too rotten.
I heard chirping. Aha! There we go. They're underneath the dang stone here. All right,
Nice Junior Park Ranger pin. You must really be on Acre's good side.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Why would it?
Guess I'll see you later.
Yola hee-hoo.
I guess I have to put it away.
Ew!
Or not.
Hey, Nancy, how's the bait finding coming along?
12 big, fat, juicy ones, just like you wanted.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal. Here you go. Hope whatever you're hiding from won't catch you. How you holding up?
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, so there was 2 other birds I know of that I couldn't catch. Was the cardinal and one other one, I forget. If I can remember where they are, I think I know where the cardinal is. Say it's around here. There we go, got the cardinal.
You have 2 more to find.
Well, it shows 6, but I thought there was only 5. It's the map. The map shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, yes, the yellow bird over here, I think, is the other one. There's only 5 birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so we're
one.
just missing 1 bird then.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4, 5. I only have
But there's
5
the yellow
birds.
bird over that going the other direction.
Yeah, I already got 1 yellow bird. I need a second yellow bird. Until that. Left here. This is the one. Pretty sure. Yeah. But she didn't say anything about getting that one, so it makes me think there is indeed another bird. But I don't know where. I haven't seen any bird. And she hasn't noted any inside the woods here. This way. So I'm assuming there might actually be another bird, but it's not. But it's not in the woods. My assumption. Or maybe it's a nighttime bird. But I went everywhere in the night over there. I didn't see any.
How's the bird watching coming along?
I just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
No, Red, I haven't.
Well, according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
Southwest.
See you in a while.
No hurry.
You want some advice? As if you go this way, this is facing east, so south. West is south. So I have to go to the other side of the house. It's over this way. Oh. I think this pathway over here. This is southwest, I think. Because east is going that way. West is on the other side.
West is going down.
Yeah, it's around. Oh, maybe it's this tree. Alright, so there's something about a big tree. Southwest of the house. So this is east. We want to go. This is south. Nests up in a tree southwest of the house. I would say I am southwest right here. This tree might be it.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a...
I don't think this is the tree Red was talking about. Well, I don't see any hawks, but this is probably the tree Red was talking about. At least it was the tree. That sounded like a hawk.
We got it. What do you know? Nice.
Hey, what is that hawk standing on? Oh, that looks like a speaker. Huh? I better get out of here. My arms and legs are tied. I can't move. At least I can kick. If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Okay. I don't see anything else. Is there something? I can't use anything, I wouldn't think. Cool. There's a gas can up there. Here's a gas can. It's like, oh, cool.
Well, we don't want to blow up.
Ah. Did I mess it up? I might have done things out of order. I think I did it out of order. Because I think what you need to do is do this. Or do you have to wait? Ah, you have to wait till it gets further. And now you can do this. There we go. You get it.
I can't just let this thing burn up. I've got to put it out.
To the well.
Fire!
What in blazes happened? I saw the fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
I was looking at birds, and then I noticed something on the house, and the next thing I knew, I was locked in the tool shed and somebody was setting it on fire.
Whoa, you're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something. Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Somebody tried to kill you?
I didn't say that.
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed, set it on fire, and you think they were, what, just pulling a prank? Wake up and smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
I guess it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Sally, I'm fine. I feel bad about your tool shed, though.
Who cares about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
That man is insufferable.
Emily was nice, though. She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I drank the tea she made for me.
Look, Nancy, one more time. If you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm fine.
Well, then promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
All right, let's call everybody, I guess.
So that was Sally. So now, are we calling Bess or the Hottie Boys?
I'll do Bess first. Bess and George.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
Get this. It turns out that Jeff Akers will be one happy park ranger if Sally sells her Moon Lake property back to the bank, and they wind up selling it to the Parks Department.
You think he might be responsible for all this ghost dog stuff?
He has a motive and he has a dog, although it doesn't look at all like the dogs that have been scaring Sally.
But it shows he knows something about dogs. Better pull out your suspect list and pencil him in, Nan. I still say you guys should lighten up on him.
Get a
Bye, you
hint.
guys.
Ta-ta.
So they don't.
For now.
No mention of being in a shed fire. I don't think it's the park ranger. It just him ticketing her for it over. That seems too in character for him. Maybe the bird watcher guy,
Yeah.
because he was there right away. Although he's there pretty close by anyway. Why would he ask her to? Yeah. I don't know.
Hello?
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Joe. Pick up the phone. Joe's in the kitchen. Worked up a real appetite watching me vacuum out the car.
Hello?
Hi, Joe. It's Nancy. What are you eating?
Sandwich. Either roast beef or really old turkey. Can't tell. Don't care.
So, how's life as a dog catcher?
Later,
Okay.
guys.
Got nothing to talk to them about. All she can do is ask for hints. Well, actually, should I ask for hints? Because
Yes, you can.
no, I have to talk to the bird watcher guy.
Hello there. I owe you an apology. After you came up here looking for those red tails, I gave my map a closer look and realized it was more than 50 years old. Reason you can't find them is probably because their favorite nesting tree is gone. Finding that hawk's gonna be harder than I thought, so why don't you just give me back my camera and I'll take it from here. It didn't get burned up in that fire or anything, did it?
He's probably, yeah, so he seems suspicious because he's afraid we took a picture of the speaker and he wants that evidence back. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just an assumption. He's trying to get the evidence back.
Yeah.
Somebody clobbers me over the head and then tries to barbecue me, and all you're worried about is your camera?
It's a very expensive camera.
Where did those gas cans come from?
I ran out of gas. So much for being prepared, huh? Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm sure you've got places to go, things to see, people to pester.
You'll be happy to know that I did get a picture of a red-tailed hawk. So here's your camera back. I got all the birds.
Thank you, Nancy. Nice work. You're a credit to your generation.
See you in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here.
Do we have anything else to do?
Oh, no. So we can go back to daytime, I guess. I don't know if there's any like scripted events. Because I'm wondering if it's just left up to the Coco Clock, which maybe,
Holding us back?
yeah, maybe the Hardy Boys can tell us about that. I've been refusing hints, but maybe they can tell us something about the order of the dogs.
Hello?
Hey, Frank, it's Nancy. Got a minute?
You bet. Hang on. Pick up. It's Nancy. We were gonna head to the park and shoot some hoops, but we can't. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because it's raining.
And you just washed your car? Ouch.
I told you it was gonna rain.
You always say that. So what have you got?
I seem to be getting nowhere fast. Anybody have any suggestions?
Be sure to notice what shows up behind each dog in the clock after you turn one of the dogs in the cabinet.
Psychologists call it feedback.
The trick is to turn each dog in the right direction. But until you figure out what the right direction for each dog is, I guess you will have pretty much hit the wall.
That's not
Later,
helpful.
guys.
See ya.
That was very much unhelpful. Let's see if Bess.
I think that was helpful.
No, but he just told us something we already knew.
Okay.
Like, yeah, we know that the direction of the dogs dictates what's behind them on the
Bess,
clock.
it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
I'm fresh out. How about you, George? Ditto. Maybe we should let the brothers Hardy pull hint duty on this one.
Bye, you guys.
Don't be a stranger. Take care.